Well, they were largely unscathed in Tuesday's storm, but tonight people in the Shore Acres neighborhood of St. Pete are working to protect their homes in preparation for the next potential flood. 10
Tampa Bay's Aaron Parsegian shows you the unique step one homeowner is taking to try to keep the water out.
Here in Shore Acres, construction is still going on at many homes like this one, months after flooding from Hurricane Idalia. A look inside Russ Thiel's home shows the long, ongoing steps to recovery.
Obviously, it's still a disaster right after Idalia.
Video he took back then shows the roughly foot of water that rushed inside.
When you move here to Shore Acres, you got to plan on that, right? You got to expect it.
He and his wife moved here a little more than 2 years ago, and now as they rebuild, they're working to better protect for the future in a relatively affordable way.
It won't crack, it'll still stay steel. And we're going to wrap the entire house.
This week, he began the process of removing stone and wrapping his whole exterior with liquid rubber.
And it's used to prevent any kind of water infiltration, right? So that's what we're going to wrap the entire house in, down to the pad.
And on the inside, where drywall was torn down and needs replacement, he's putting EnduraFlood panels instead.
So if water does get in, you don't have to deal with flooded drywall and that kind of mess. Right, you can just pull them off, dry them off, and put them back on.
For him, it just makes more logistic and financial sense than working through the process to lift the home, which neighbors have been considering for theirs.
Couldn't lift it physically, that was an impossibility, so we would have had to scrape it and put a new home up, and that just was not in the budget. So went down this road instead.
And he hopes this road takes him on a drier future.
We're handling that, and we'll see what happens, I guess, with the next storm.
He hopes to have all this done by April. In total, that exterior wrap will cost him around $5,000, an investment he hopes will pay dividends. In St. Petersburg, Aaron Parsegian, 10 Tampa Bay.
Meantime, the city of St. Pete announced new funding available in the form of loans for residents impacted by Hurricane Idalia. The money can be used for insurance deductibles, emergency supplies, and mortgage assistance.